Hey guys, and welcome back. So we are going to attempt to put on the LEDs for the door panels for the fronts, potentially run some of the wiring for the rears. I'm not really sure how far I'm going to go with that. The one thing I'm kind of concerned with is going to be getting it through the door. So I did go to Menards and I bought a new fish cable. This one is only 13 inches, but super flexible. Hopefully it's enough to be able to get through there, where my other really big one, it's kind of just too big. So we'll see how this is gonna work, and let's get into it. Okay, I'm gonna essentially do a little test run here just to see if I can get this thing through the shroud. One thing I've seen is that soapy water can allow this to go possibly through a little bit easier, and we may have to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna run upstairs and get some soapy water. We'll try that and see what happens. All right, guys, so I squirted some little bit of soapy water in there, and that definitely did the trick. I was able to fish this all the way through, so we're good to go. We can definitely get the doors done now, so let's go ahead and get started. Trying not to damage it. There we go. These are a really thick one of these, and that worked. Well, guys, I got the tweeter disconnected, but you have this random rope that's holding it in. I don't know why. I almost want to just cut it off, but it just seems unusual it's on there. If anyone's wondering what to do with this little rope thing, I just cut mine off. I mean, there's no other way to get the tweeter out. The tweeter's like roped in there. Really doesn't make a lot of sense, but man, I'm just not good at taking off these Tesla clips. They're not like normal clips. All right, the door pan's off. There it is. Next step, we'll pull off the speaker, take off some of the trim underneath here where the footwell is, but we do have to get back behind here, run the wire through, and run it through the door. Alright, I'm really glad that the wiring is already ran, because I had already tucked it underneath here, and we got it right here. Fish it through the door, and then pull it through the loom, and then we'll be able to access it from in here. So should actually go pretty smooth. Got the wire ran through the door already. For the speaker housing, you don't even have to run a fish tape. You can just stick your hand through there and just pull the wire out. Honestly, guys, I don't think I'm going to do these. I think they look kind of cheesy. I did test fit them a few minutes ago just to kind of see what they would look like, but I don't know. What do you guys think about that? It actually doesn't look too bad now that we have the door on the car. but I don't think I'm gonna rock them. But for me, I think I just like the black ones better. So we're gonna roll with black. I can always change them out later. Alright guys, so we did get the first door done. It did take me 2 hours. In fact, a little bit over 2 hours. But I want you guys to take a look at this. Wow. That looks really, really good with the rest of the car. This actually turned out way better than the dash, in my opinion. The fitment was excellent. And this thing wasn't too hard. I did have to put some soap on there to kind of lubricate it to be able to put everything back on, but went on pretty easy. So now that I've done this, I kind of know the process. I should be able to do the passenger side in probably an hour, hour 15, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm glad I did it. Would you guys do the other tweeters though? Let me know in the comments. I think I just like the black ones though, but what do you guys think? Alright, so while that dries, we're going to go ahead and start putting all this back together. We're pretty much done. Just going to put it all back together, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how it turns out. So guys, we're finally done with the install and I think it turned out absolutely terrific. I did get this from Tesstudio, which I am going to put the link down in the comments below, as well as my personal promo code. If you use the promo code RPM, you will get a discount. I believe it's 20%, so make sure to check that out, guys. But overall, I would say I'm very happy with the end results. I mean, just take a look at that. It looks absolutely amazing. Now, we did not do anything here in the rears. You know, there is part of the kit where you can put it here inside the door panel. You can also do the back part of the seats and also down here in the floorboard. But personally, I don't know that I'm going to do it. I don't want it to be too much. And right now, I think this looks really good. In fact, I didn't even do the tweeters, as you saw in the video. But I think this is just a super clean look, really how it should have came from the factory. But yeah, guys, here it is with both the doors shut. And there is some different settings. You can make it like pulse and do different colors. I'll kind of show you here real quick. You can go to this one called Jump, and it just kind of flashes between all the different colors in here. Personally, you know, driving around, I think this would be too much for a distraction. Definitely not something I would ever use. You do have some other ones. This one, again, pretty much unusable. It's basically a party mode. I would never use it. I don't know. This one is cool though. It's called Breathe. So basically, it kind of just cycles up and then down with the colors. With the single color. So it'll go bright and then it'll dim down. At least I think that's how it's working. This one I could kind of daily drive with, obviously, and not have any issues. There's one called Rhythm. It's supposed to go with like the music. Personally, doesn't work for me. I'm not really sure why. And then there's one more called Gradual, which I believe this kind of gradually goes through the different colors. Which is kind of nice. So definitely not as distracting. Yeah, that's what it's doing. We're on orange now. So Really nice setup. If I was to expand this more, I really do think I might do the rear doors. The seats might be a little too much for me. Overall, guys, I am really happy with this kit. I would recommend it. Didn't really have any quality control issues. I had one minor thing where part of the dash is leaking some of the light out. You can see here where some of the light is actually coming, or showing rather, here on the glove box, and that's because there's tape in here and that tape is falling down. So the next time I remove the dash, I'll get some Gorilla Tape and cover that up. But other than that, doors turn out absolutely perfect. Center console looks amazing. I have no complaints. None at all. Go buy this kit, guys. You'll be happy you did. If this video helped you, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. This really helps me out, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.